Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. I've
How
got Jeff, one of
are you?
my really good friends in the community
Aw,
tonight.
thank
Tarot
you.
Ass Backwards. Poet, has books out there. Need to buy them. If anybody has the links, I know Jeff has them underneath his description.
I
I'm just on
do.
my phone, so I can't be throwing links and stuff.
And I started the third one's gonna be out by Christmas.
Oh, hi,
Hmm.
Fatima. Sweet. You've been on fire.
I know.
Who knew, Aries? Yeah. Hey, Ever Inferno,
Hi, Ever
welcome.
Inferno. Hi, Zane.
Hi. Hi, Zane. Zane's Tarot. Thank you for being here. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I've got Jeff. He's talented at, intuitive messages, guidance, and, through tarot, Lenormand, because he
Amanda.
was he was born in Paris.
Oui, je suis né.
Seriously.
Oh, oui.
I don't know what I'm saying. Don't mind me. I'm just being silly tonight.
Hi,
So,
Randy.
anyways, yeah, and I'm Care Bear. That's my childhood nickname from the
Oh,
Care Bears, and my real name's Karen. So, but anyways, and I like to write too, but I didn't really write any poetry for tonight. Uh, I'm like in a mode where I feel like I've got a lot that I need to accomplish and be practical about right now.
hmm.
So it's hard, but I need that right now because I'm really easy to go the other way. So
Well,
I
the
don't want
energies,
to like scare it away.
yeah. Hmm.
I feel Capricorn approaching. Like,
Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's double-edged because you could overwork yourself and then you might be doing the devil's work, because you're going to bring yourself down and
yeah,
overwork yourself. But that practical stuff, I mean, you can't beat that, like that age group, like that 80 or 90-year-old, they say Capricorns are associated with like people who are the oldest in the, in whatever. So,
yeah,
the
yeah.
wise,
And Pisces is they've
yeah,
already
yeah.
transcended. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, so like I'm the eternal baby. So it's like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
wish
and
through life I could have been
yeah,
more.
and I'm all about like because of my moon sign, especially, is like I have, but Gemini's like I need to say this and I think this.
Mhm. There's also
So
that need to learn
yeah,
with Gemini too. That
hmm,
curiosity through speech and what you learn, and
oh
let's
yeah,
talk about it. And like elementary school and like in going into junior high, that's they say what the age mentality of that is because it's very inquisitive, and it's an inquisitive aspect that never goes away for a Gemini. So,
hmm, oh yeah, like the eternal,
mhm,
why,
mhm.
why?
Oh yeah,
That's
you
yeah,
know.
why? Yeah. I'm seeing somebody said bunny ears. Kinda. I mean, but not really. There's like supposed to be like little snowmen.
Hmm.
But they do kind of look like bunny ears. And it's funny, I wore reindeer ears. Was that yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday's live, I think
Yeah,
I
and
saw it.
everybody's like, "Oh, lobster." Then I was just like, "Rock lobster." I just thought of the song. I'm like, "I do like a lobster." Oh my gosh, it was too funny. We had a few more people show up. Yeah, hey, hi, Randy and Divine Eight. Hello, welcome. Oh, it's nice to see people know nice Karens. Thank you. And they're talking about, oh, are they bunny ears? Yeah, I mean, they kind of look like it though. I won't take that away from them because I see it. Yeah, I see it. Ah, I'm just dropping stuff already. So, do you have anything like coming up that you would like to share, Jeff?
Well, yeah, it's a busy month for me. I have this book um, that will be out hopefully between Christmas and New Year's because that's normally when I like to put them out.
Mm-hmm.
And I have probably a couple other things that I'm cooking right now. Hi, Mama
Sorry.
Sweet. That I'm cooking up for the new year. I got a couple downloads today. One is political and one is spiritual that I want to tape. I don't know. I'm trying to get away from. It seems like I go on live only, and I think I've lost the ability to kind of choreograph myself with a political read where it's just me in front of the camera, or
Mm-hmm.
it's just, and I want to try to get, I haven't been doing it, and I have a tripod now, and I really want to do a full spread. But I am horrible mechanically. I am horrible at that. So every time I would set something up, and I even had at one point, you saw it from how bad the videos were, a little tripod about, this high, right? And I would turn it a certain way to try to show you the cards. And I put it on this little desk right here, this little part of the desk that is elevated. I don't know if you can see it. And
probably better than mine.
And I'd turn it, and it was like, bendable, and I would turn it down like, damn it, they can't see all the cards. So, I just started holding them up like this.
I just hold up
a flash
it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to play with to see if I can get us in a different screen here to where I can embiggen you. Let me look.
Embiggen me?
Well, I mean, who wants that, right? Oh my Lord. Okay. So I guess one of us can be, or how about, I wonder if this will work.
Much better. I think that's somewhere in between.
Okay, and I was just hoping though, it looked like it was going to set it up where I could make one of us still more in the focus, but we'll deal with it because my ADD will go a little.
Hi, Risa.
I can't overload it. Okay, so I saw Mama Sushi. Hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. Hey, Cosmic. How are you?
Hi, Cosmic.
Risa. Hi, Risa. Thank you. Good to see you. The chat ate my greeting and emoji. How dare. How dare it?
God, right?
Yeah, that's a violation of freedom of speech. Okay, so I don't know. I was talking to Jeff a little bit before about how I was writing some stuff down, but it wasn't really poetry, but it was this thing about how you'll have sayings come in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was kind of like the 5 of Pence, don't live in a lack mentality. We can do that. And I'm realizing how beneficial is it for me? How beneficial is it for me if I'm manifesting and my end result is that I'm looking at something and still looking at it as though I don't have that still. Maybe one day, right? It is not honest in the deep down core because there's a wound down there that needs to be healed. I mean, that's a lot of what happens in our dreams. And I would say if somebody has repeated dreams about something, I'm not a therapist, by the way. Please go seek medical professional help. Don't, ever not do that if needed. But I mean, if something repeatedly you dream about or whatever, there's something that your subconscious wants you to notice or is dealing with.
Oh yeah, and
So
I think it
yeah.
can work both ways against you. There's something rooted in your subconscious that if you don't get hypnosis for, or the way that you're trying to manifest it naturally, you're still in your own way, but you don't realize it, or it's never
Hmm.
perfect enough for you, even if it is good, you know? So you have a point there.
It's almost like I just feel like not worthy of it or undeserving of it, or like that,
That it's
like
not
I'm not, or like that's not realistic. How's that
right.
one, right?
Or you
Because
tell yourself,
believing is the feeling,
yeah,
right?
that it's
Yeah.
not doable. Yeah.
I mean, no, Mama Sushi, I wouldn't say it really does. It actually it does work. It just brings you more of the what you don't want, you know? It actually does manifest just opposite. Yeah. Um, hey Judith, good to see you. I'm scrolling up. I feel like I missed. Oh, Sylvia. Hey. Yeah, it is. I love you, Sylvia. Uh, yeah, and a lot of people have channels here, so please like subscribe to each other and show each other, you know, support and all that good stuff. And I am like 10 or 11 subscribers shy of
200.
200. Yeah, that's like my goal before the end of the year. So, yeah. But I mean, I'll be okay. That's another thing. Is like I try not to make a big deal out of it. But yeah, so I'm trying to like really slap myself on the hand when I start going like, oh, but you're gonna be like wood short of it, right? You know how, and I'm like, shut up, little yappy dog, like on the full, right? Like, shh, I got
Yeah.
this.
And then you put too much into it, and then it's
Hmm. Yeah,
like, yeah.
yeah. So like, kind of with that realization of how I'm like looking at things in my life, I said, do you know how you can always hear a saying, but then you have this blinding flash of clarity that hits you at bullet train speed? You say focus on appreciating what you have. I realized I focus on and have dreams, visions, meditations, even daydreams. I focus on envisioning me with all of these things I don't have. Am I approaching this already with a lack mentality? Surely I have some type of deep wounding there. It feels like it's deep, like that kind of like that festering deep wound, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, felt therapy and a journey of self-doctoring because we all do that too, right?
Mhm. We self-diagnose, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So,
We do
anyways,
it
I
with our
was just writing some stuff and I felt like I can turn this into a poem because there were some things I said on it I kind of liked. Um, my Frankenstein psyche. I liked that one. Yeah. I thought that was good. My Frankenstein psyche. And it's our inner child, our broken hearts and our wounded egos. Those deep subconscious blocks, our ability to truly believe, because believing is the feeling, right? It's
Yes.
supposedly that magic. So
We are our
to
own magician.
believe that, yeah, that we're deserving. Reality, they say, be real. That other voice, the one that instills self doubt, magically appears as if summoned, right?
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, it shows up after a spark of intuition. And then this was posed a question. Um, and I feel like even though, yeah, like this is a dream show, but dreams is all about our subconscious. So discernment. How I want to know like what y'all do. How do we discern what is intuition from our like conscious like ego thought? Like that secondary thought. Which one is the yappy dog and which one is your higher
Mhm.
self?
Which one
And
is
a
the
lot of
high priestess and which one is the
right.
Yeah.
Probably the one that spoke a little quieter and often the first thought, wouldn't you say, a lot of times? Not
I would
always.
say so.
And then that's when the doubter comes behind it. That's what I felt like. So that was kind of, I don't know why. I feel like I feel like I cracked something open today inside of myself.
Well, then you know
Like, you
too,
don't
like
believe.
before you wake up in the morning, you have a dream and you don't remember it, and then like you feel like you should be remembering it. Is that setting the stage for something you need to know, but your guides are protecting you, or you just don't remember it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Because everybody dreams. Even people say they don't. They do.
they do.
They do. You just don't remember them, and that's okay. So they are really hard to remember. And a lot of times you have to do it like right after, you wake up. That's hard to do. So anyways, but yeah, if I don't know, I feel like that's a route that I need to rethink my visualizations. And do I feel it? Do I believe it? So anyways, that was my little rabbit hole that I went down today that I just wanted to share. And yeah, this is a kind of an example of me journaling and writing, whatever I'm thinking at that point in time. And I don't know, that was kind of cool to share. So thank you. Actually, I might need to write on this list. Okay. Leave you right here. So,
We
Jeff.
all want justice, right? We all want justice.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I had a dream I was talking to my pendulum, and she told me she was my great great grandmother. I never did get to meet her. Oh, wow. That's cool. That is cool. So whenever you're using it or something like, or maybe she's saying like this is a way, like if you need to ask her questions, you can ask her through it. Just to, I don't know, that just, did anybody else new come in? I think I said hi to everybody. And if I didn't, I apologize. And just know I'm so happy you are all here. So we're going to like get this rolling. Oh, wait. Hey, Jay. Hey.
Hey,
Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay. It's what I was wondering because, oh, you don't love your pendulum. Ooh. That's very interesting. Okay. I'm perplexed. I'm interested in that. Aren't you, Jeff? That's kind of like, yeah.
Kind of like wondering where the dream connects to that and what you're doing to cultivate the interest maybe between the pendulum and like what you're doing practically every day. I'm wondering if the pendulum has something to do maybe with its powers as far as manifestation go. I mean, if you can really rock it with a pendulum, you're probably getting more and more strong with your abilities and such. Are you, Risa?
Oh, wait, I do love it. Okay. Sorry. Like,
yeah, she said, I do love it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Hi, Thomas.
Reset. Hey, Thomas. Thank you for being here. Y'all subscribe to Thomas, please. And, our friend Hershey. But, Hershey and Thomas. We love them. All right. Dina. Hey. How are you? Hey. Sorry. Didn't mean to. I got a little excited there. You just bought a few. I have been, oh, yeah. I've really been simmering that idea like for a long time. It's like a slow simmer. And then I'm like, no. And then I'm like, yes, I really want some. No. I don't know. It's like I'm worried about it or something. Oops, I had a message. Hold up. Okay. Zane has a question. Okay. I think I saw that in the regular, in the regular comments. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, copper. Yeah. I just like go down through a rabbit hole with it. And then I'm like, read too many reviews. Whoops. Sorry. That went too fast. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Good to see you. Is it only about 2 years that I trust my pendulum? It took over a decade or so with weird results. One have to trust the divine and protect oneself. Absolutely. All right. So, okay. So just to be clear, so are we, is this like a question, Risa, that you wanted answered, or do we need to, whatever you want to do, Jeff, like, because I know we have a question from Zane. Zane's
Well,
tarot.
Zane is now saying he's afraid to ask his question.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it came by, but I missed it because I wasn't looking for it after he said he was afraid to ask it.
Okay. Wow. What do I say to that? I don't know.
We don't bite. Well, maybe after this you'll find out we do bite because we sob,
Okay. Interesting question.
There it is. My greatest ambition in life is to become a vampire. Will my family be scared of me if I'm transformed into a vampire? Okay.
I mean, it kind of feels like,
For entertainment purposes only.
yeah. I mean, and you promised this, like,
Majestic Oracle, are you interpreting dreams with
it's
tarot?
a serious question. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I mean, not like
Yes.
that. I still went and pull cards just
Majestic,
because.
yes.
Yeah. Serious question. Okay. And is this just like, whatever the lifestyle and changes? I imagine it's quite different, or are you, just worried about like the energy around this change and how your family will accept you? Is that fair enough?
I think it's fair. No, like I want to become a real vampire with fangs. Okay.
Okay.
I just want to let you know I'm seeing this. These things are coming to me, Zane, about a lack of reserves for you. I don't know if there was too little of something or too much of something, but I feel like a lot of the vampiric need that you have is based on a lack of something. But I'm hearing the like bushes in the summer moving back and forth. I don't know. And it's at night. It's kind of humid, But let's see. And yeah, someone did ask if I think it was Majestic if we interpret with tarot. We don't solely interpret with tarot because Care Bear is very good at astrology. So whatever she's getting intuitively from the energy of whatever you're putting out. So, it could go that way. It also could go a different way. Vampire like Twilight or all right. Okay.
Okay. I'm really glad that you said what you were, because like you almost read my mind, right? Let's see. Zane is a Leo.
My intuition is no. I'll tell you why. I feel like they are holding on to some hope for you for something better, or they had an expectation of you that you couldn't meet, even though your gifts seem to override everything, your intuition and your abilities. Almost, there's almost like this hunter energy to you, hunter gatherer. They keep showing me hunter gatherer. And one of the problems for them is they can't reconcile the fact that you have intuition and you have these gifts that lend themselves to being someone that would live that lifestyle in a good way. Because to them, it's the duality of good and bad. But you would be living in a way that would be dedicated to protection, not only of yourself, but I feel like you want to protect others right now. What I'm also hearing is that you're very much aware of who you are. You don't have any denial about what, because if this were reversed to me, it would be about denial. And to your parents, it's either good or bad. It's, and this is not, a vampire bad or a vampire good. There's no good vampire to them. Then you came out with this card, the Seven of Cups. So Venus in Aquarius. Well, actually, wait a minute. Venus in Scorpio is what I meant. There's something going on, they think, with your past that makes you want to be this way, and they've seen you actualize it in some way, either through role playing or something that you did as a child that would probably maybe freak them out. Also, they think it's some sort of form of what is it? What's the term? I'm hearing necromancy in the dead. They're worried about it. And then I'm getting the Four of Swords. So like with Libra and Jupiter and Libra, this is about something coming in pretty quickly for you. And this to you would feel the most just to be this way. Unfortunately, the world isn't evolved enough, but you've really been doing the homework on this, and you've really, I feel like you've astral planed as one. I also feel like you already are doing it in dreams. I kind of feel like this isn't new to you. You've been growing this way, and not about growing fangs or whatever, but you're on the way. But you're looking for some equality in your life that's been denied, some justice that you can use, in an alternate reality to get it in this reality. And then this came in, the Page of Pentacles. They kind of like had a they were like thinking higher minded for you. They don't understand you. They don't understand this lifestyle. And then they want to hold on to their little boy. They want to hold on. Like this, though, of course, with Capricorn and the sun in Capricorn, I think this is what you need to do. This is how you would grow. This is like not an alter ego, but somebody that can live by the sword and die by the sword. I feel like you're challenging societal norms, not for the sake of doing it. You actually have maybe a past life as one. I don't know. That's what I got for you, but I don't see them liking it. I'm going to roll or do something else here to see if I can figure out more about it, but I get no.
Okay, so like when I just asked this deck outright, we gotta wait. Okay. Yeah, because I had this card come out and reflection, but it was reversed. I think you need to take some time for some to take a better look, reflect on something about it. I mean, you're really like wanting to get out of this kind
Yeah.
of like deadlock, right? But you just, it's like how to do this. How do I go? How do I go about it?
What is interesting is he got the chewest boy.
This is blue. You don't feel like you have all of the tools necessary. So that I feel like this is like a kind of a belief there. And just like riding a bicycle, those deep-seated beliefs can be hard to break, just like riding a bicycle. Years past, they say, as long as you know how, you can just apparently hop back on. It might not be as good as you were, but you can still ride that bicycle. It's something that we learn to do, and the itchy wills. Maybe even get out. I don't know. Maybe get outside, like clear your mind a little bit about it too. Weird. I had a Z come out. Who could that be? I wonder. Just kidding. Seriously, Z. They wanted. Yeah,
He's
Zane.
gonna do it
Yeah.
regardless. Because I got this at the end, the Hermit, and to me that's vampiric. I mean, it's ruled by Virgo, but I just think like you might want to take some time to think about it, or alternately, if you are going to do it, you want to do it.
I was thinking this is Hermit energy.
Really?
Right?
Yeah, I got Hermit too.
Yeah. But I got E and F. These initials could be, and I just heard fear, like fear. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse, like there's not a lot of focus or enough drive behind it. Like we need to like be more to have some type of better plan in place.
Strategy.
Right?
I think of the sword
strategy.
as strategy.
Yeah. Because
like,
you don't think they're going to accept you still at the end of the day, like with this Judgment in reversed. And I think
Hi, Kristen Louise.
You want this, relationship, you want your parents to like be accepting of you, but like it's not quite right with the energy for right now for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, like this is going to be disappointing for you. And you fear disappointment. You fear that, like it, that Leo energy. I forgot. I'm like, yeah, you're a Leo. There's a ton of ones here. And it's hard for a Leo sometimes with all that fire. Like it's hard to like not feel like you want to just like go with it, like run with your gut feeling. Like I just want to be seen. I want to get out there. I want to I want to do. But like right now in the environment, like it's not. I think like maybe too, like people wonder, for entertainment purposes only, wonder like, is this something like you're gonna want? Like is this something like I feel like they're gonna need a little bit of time, but like you just really just want to come out of this conflict inside of your mental space too here. And I mean, Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's just not the right time. And that's just like the long-term result. But I feel like though this might be like a rite of passage at the same time, right?
Yeah,
only you know what's right for you. Yeah. And yeah, it's like, and like people learning a bike, like every kid, it's like a rite of passage. Like learn how to ride a bike, ride on two wheels. I feel like you feel like everybody's going to question your judgment here. I mean, you're not confident in this. And you really need to find and reach down into that Leo and let that confidence, but also with Leo, before you roar, okay? You can have boundaries, but before you roar, just take a second to reflect, you know, and say, is that what I want to say? Is that what I want to do? Last card for you.
Yeah.
This is a DBT mindfulness skills. Number 25, do tasks mindfully. Today, as you go about your daily life, be mindfully aware of what you're thinking, feeling, and doing in the present moment. Do your best to let go of distracting thoughts and judgments. Use wise mind to make decisions and do what's effective to accomplish your goals. What you're doing right now is not effective. So get in this energy. There might be some more things that you need to learn how to handle the situation better too. But it's not like a no, it's just a not quite yet. So that's
Like I'll tell you, the affirmative cards that I got, the ones that I got, the Two of Swords and that came out twice, show me you have powers. Okay, that's a definite. And then getting the Hermit at the end, which is kind of I mean, it's withdrawn, but it's dark. I think you're going to do whatever, like you are in a space where if it's not that, it would be something else. Because you also got the Three of Cups reversed, and it tells me that it's really not about. I almost feel like there are a group of people that are going to be doing it with you, and they've made a pact. And you might even be the leader of that pact. I don't know. That's Mercury in Cancer. So I feel like this is an evolution or a way to grow into some other gift. I just don't know if this is the one, is what I'm getting, because the strategy seemed like when I roll the dice and I got this and then I got no, I'm thinking to myself, the skill is there, the ability's there. But then when I got the no, and then I got, and I don't know, Stephen knows what this means better than I do. The elephant. I just heard the elephant in the room. Like there's some other thing that is why you want to do this that you're not seeing.
There's 2 pages in this too. I was just looking. Like, is there a sibling too? Anyways, so I know who was next, Jeff? I told you, like, my brain's like,
oh well,
have a bad memory right now.
I know Risa had a question, but I don't know if it materialized into a question. But was there anyone else we starred yet? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I've totally
Yeah,
been
I know, right?
slack. I've just been focusing on my cards.
Hi, Debbie.
Okay, I'm scrolling up. Oh, hey, Chris. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. Hey, Kristen. Oh,
Yeah, Risa does
and Ange. Risa
Mhm.
does. Okay, awesome. All right. I will shimmy on back down in the comments. Shimmy on back down. Oh, look. I like that. Can't be vain once a vampire. No reflection. I seriously, like, because I don't want you to think like I'm, but it was kind of the irony of it too. It was like reflection and reverse, and you're asking
Yeah,
a
we
vampire
both
question.
saw Hermit.
I was like, that was really cheeky, right? Tarot is cheeky. Okay, let's get to it. Hi,
I think
Debbie.
it shows his
Whoops.
powers, like I think he has powers with the Hermit and the two, but I just think like I don't know if this is what he should be doing, and I'm not just saying it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
You feel like your hands are tied. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
That Two of Swords reverse, like I just.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes like after.
Oh, but it was upright
yeah.
for him. He's not in any denial about it, and he's really got he's really tuned into it.
Mine was reversed for him.
Oh, it was okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Fairy wins.
You're from a big family. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that could be another sibling actually when you look at the challenge position. that could be somebody who doesn't like it because they think it's very impractical, or you're being those kind of ways. I just, once they clarified they have more family, that just made me want to say that. Yes, that would have been my question. Can we clarify it? Okay. All right. So Jeff, help me here. How do we want to ask this?
The pendulum thing and her relative, or
yeah. Because okay, so somebody she loved, all right, and the pendulum, and she had a dream. And Rusa, you can tell me like if if this is wrong. She had a dream, and the pendulum was your great grandmother, I believe. And then you were like, I love that pendulum. Like I think she came to me in a dream as a pendulum.
Oh, that's right.
So what does that mean, right?
I need to see it. I mean, I can do it. I want to see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let me start. Okay.
Oh, well, let me go back. It won't let me go back up.
Oh, hey, Prairie. Good to see you. Sorry, I just didn't want to lose the.
All right, I'm just going to read on it. I'm going to read on it and see what I got.
Yes. Great grandmother. Okay.
Interesting. So,
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
Risa, I feel like a lot of things were hanging in the balance for you and or your mother. And this pendulum is symbolic of that. I feel like a lot of things were put to the test in her life. And she's trying to tell you something about the devotion to your gifts. But let's see.
I was answering a question. Prairie was like asking me what the little dudes on my head were. Snowmen.
I'm hearing little victories for this. I kind of feel like, yeah, okay. Yeah. This is about ancestral healing. This is about ancestral healing in a very small way. Like little things come in big things come in little boxes is what I'm hearing she's trying to say to you. In other words, yeah, okay. You're going to be stagnant if you don't. If something is on the line right now for you personally, is what she's telling me. I got chills on that because you don't suspend your disbelief, or you have this problem of not listening to your intuition enough. And that's why she was coming into you in the dream, because it kind of represents this sort of will of the wisp sort of thing, or this idea that everything is up to chance, nothing is within your control. But see, what she was saying, this is a message card, right? This is the Page of Cups. It's a little message, okay, but it's a very important message because it's the building block for what you need to do now to grow. Okay, I feel like there's something that you can't leave behind. Saturn and Pisces, all right? This came in reverse, so it tells me that you're not at the point where you can walk away yet, and you can't take responsibility for something because it's really had nothing to do with you. Either her death that was sudden or her passing had nothing to do with you. And the challenges that the two of you faced had nothing to do with any imposition she felt you were. She loved you so much. And you need to stop judging yourself. So the way to heal with, of course, this in Venus in Virgo or whatever, or no, Mercury in Virgo, is to get that communication going with this pendulum. Okay, because if you, the only way to turn this upside down is and to start moving and to start feeling again. I feel like you're part of this is you're not feeling, you're kind of a shell of who you used to be. You need to grow your gifts. So that's what I feel like she's trying to tell you. You're welcome, Risa. Thank you for the feedback. Karen, I think you're muted.
I'm totally muted. That's good. I was
like,
just talking jibber jabber anyways. Thank you. Lord, Aaron, get it together. Okay, so it's like I'm getting like a lot of Knight of Swords, like not a Knight of Swords. That's on the bottom. The bottom deck energy here is like the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then my ears just started like ringing. But who was on? Okay, all right. Okay. Sorry, like I was getting like kind of, oh no, something coming. I don't know what that was. So, I wish I had some time to sit with that. Okay. All right. Now I'm ready. Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. All right. Look how interesting this is. These came out together, okay? Like the full, and like, look, here lies Beetlejuice, okay? And then look, like they are literally, you know, they're dead in this part, right? And going, you know, to like here lies Beetlejuice. Look what was crossing it, like the 5 of Pence. Here lies Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice, I mean, just look at that. That's crazy. I kept looking at that card. So, you know, that's like a kind of like being out in the cold, but like wanting, you know, maybe to take a leap of faith here with something. And look at this. I'm not going to read the typical meaning of this card, okay? All that matters to me is that that letter right there says, I am alone. Oh, thanks, Ange. You know, they're trying to like, you know, get over whatever, you know, there was some pain with something here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe if it involved, you know, their husband, maybe. Maybe there was some type of loss.
Yeah.
That's digging a little deep. I don't want to go anywhere too sensitive, but you know, it comes out in the cards here. Like feeling like, I don't know, let me check this handbook here. Maybe I can find some answers. But wow, this is so interesting that a cockroach is the King of Wands. This is in reverse. So yeah, somebody difficult to get along with. Yeah. I'm thinking of all the things that can be. Yeah.
Somebody
like,
that you respect and trusted manipulated you. And
then look at this. This is okay. This is a different reading, different person. Okay. But Jeff, this is getting spooky. the Magician reversed. That was
Mhm.
just in my one. And then it ended the Two of Swords reversed. Libra moon, right?
Yep.
And that's like, that's not your ending with this. I was just looking kind of like the energy behind it. So I think, you know, wanting you to see the pendulum, okay? Oh, look, there's a green dog that came out, okay? And that's funny because guess what? I kept talking about the Fool, and then like, you know, the like little dog that runs behind, but also that's like loyalty, you know, and it looks like a friendly dog, somebody loyal. And we had our a little horse come out here, and it doesn't have, you know, any like doesn't look restricted anyways. It looks free, like free with freedom kind of thing. Then we have a starfish, regeneration, and I just like heard like it's Queen Elizabeth II, a little queen. So something she wants you to maybe treasure. She's trying to get your attention, certainly. Yeah. And look for marbles could be like a thing too. And this is my oracle for you, okay? Magic Guardian. When I was asking about this, unlock the magic within. So I think that this is something that maybe you can have some new passion or something, you know, like maybe even like look back in your family's like history, and maybe something will, you know, come out, and all it takes is like one trigger to set off a memory to like light it back up. So that's my message for you, Risa. That yeah, there's definitely, I mean, you could have like a guardian come out too, and magic. You know, that to me, it feels this one feels like more fiery, but also like there's like a grounded energy to it. So yeah, bringing your magic out more might be more interesting to look more into that. So that was cool. I liked that.
I just want to say that you'll never have the strat. You got the never. You'll never have the thought that you want to have unless you have, and birds can mean communication or something transactional or a message, unless you do this, because that's what I'm getting with the dice. You've got to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Risa, I'm missing my fire energy too. I know what you mean. I don't have a lot of it in my chart. That's my North Node is Leo in the house of Leo. So, I mean, like my soul is supposed to be more like that. And yeah, so it's something that I definitely struggle with. I feel it in my chart to get motivated. All right. So I know I saw somebody popping. I wanted to say hi.
Mama Sushi too, huh?
Yeah, I saw Mama Sushi. I starred her, yeah. And I said hi to Ruth. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I'm going to share this. Oh, John. You're saying, hey, good night to Judith there, but hello to John Savage. Love that name. Thanks for being here, John. You have to be self-asserting, girl. I feel it. Like I've got my Saturn is square my moon or something crazy. Anyways, yeah, that's a hard thing. No, it's square my sun. So I have mild authority. She's like, like once you made me feel like I like a certain right or something of mine was being abused. Yeah, watch out. Okay. So, thank you, Risa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Appreciate you. Good night, Judith, by the way. It was great seeing you. Okay, so hey, Mama Sushi, if you still here, what is your question? I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Let's ask interesting stuff. All right, so I'm just going to give Amanda a few minutes to see. Zane is definitely bringing some life into chat tonight. As long as everybody's nice to each other, that's all I care about. Yeah.
Mama Sushi, intentions of my family. Can I trust them with info about my daughter?
Ooh. I know you, or I mean, I feel like I know you. I mean, obviously, like, this would just be for entertainment purposes. Like, you know, I imagine, I don't like nothing like legal or anything like that. I don't want to be, let me get my head around that. Oh, that's awesome, Risa. You got your astrology certificate. I'm working on it. The nutcrackers. Okay. Okay. You know what? Simply like cancer trust. I mean, yeah, it's important. But, nothing can replace your intuition and all that good stuff. But, well, I'll just look at like the energy of it or something. And any dream questions, please feel free to ask dream questions. Like, why did I have this dream? Or what's this about? Whatever. They're fun. I don't know what deck I want to use. I feel like this is why I pulled out Have Love. Yeah.
I'm hearing eat their young, and I'm hearing an aquarium. I saw an aquarium, Mama Sushi. And you know how like when you feed fish, and like you dump a lot of whatever in, and then all of a sudden like they start eating one another. That's what I saw here, and the cards are kind of backing this up. I would say no so far, but let me. Yeah. In a minute. I feel like it comes with strings attached too. I feel like it comes with you're having to be, and I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah. You're not going to let it happen because this is the end card. This is you. What happens is this comes in as the energy for you right now, the signifier, Queen of Wands reversed. They want to topple your strategy to try to raise this child, and they kind of want to, I don't want to say indoctrinate it with their own philosophy, but it comes with strings attached. That's what I think this is, because they either want to flush you with money or flush, like they're flush with money, or they want to make it so that there's something attractive about having them in your life with them. But I think you're questioning that for obvious reasons that we don't need to go into. And it's with strings attached. And at the bottom, you got, which is Mercury and Sag, this, which is something coming in fast and furious about either, I'm hearing something about the baby's health, or something about your health that is tied to the baby, like maybe something genetic or his, in the family. It can also be about maybe, let's see, because you got the Two of Cups in the past. I feel like where you once felt safe, you get a lot of Cancer energy too. Where you once felt safe, you can't be. And I don't know when this baby was born. I don't know if it is a Cancer, but I feel like with the Chariot coming in on top, this is like a full court press to get to this baby. Like they really, really want all they can have as far as time and energy, but you're gonna stop it. You're gonna stop it because your higher guide, you're listening to not the loud chatter from them. You're listening to what your higher guides are saying. And this does rule the moon, which of course is Cancer. And I think like I would say no, you can't. That's my answer on that. But let me roll the dice and let me just see. To protect the heartstrings or what you, I feel like they're pulling or manipulating or pulling at your heartstrings to get more time with this baby. And they want it to be the apple of their eye, the way you weren't. But I would say no. Hi, Suki Lau. That's what I'm getting, Mama Sushi. I feel like they want to pull that baby. Like I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like I don't know if that's hyperbolic or just ridiculous for me to say that to you, but that's what I'm hearing. I with the aquarium, I just get the sense that they eat their young. Like I don't know why. Like I saw that, and it's like a little microcosm or biodome or whatever you want to freaking call it, like where they want, but they expect you to conform to what it is they want. And then they use the baby as manipulation or currency, or they use currency to get to the baby. It's kind of sickening. I'm done.
I'm almost sorry. I'm just asking straight out, like, can you trust him for these cards? But I have others that I've been looking at. Is there something you feel like you're not ready for? It's like you're ready. All right. I love those vague answers, right? Your family is more nuts. Well, obviously, it's like coming out of this like Eight of Swords, freeing. So you don't feel like you don't really like can trust them as an option. I feel like I don't really have any options. But I definitely think you definitely fear them chaining, or taking something because, these are like little, it's from a Lego set. But, these were like in the little dungeon gels. And the binding in the family, that is about a lot of binding. Oh, I meant to, that's not part of this. But Look, it's an angel baby. How sweet is that? You definitely have protection.
Mm.
I don't know, like, does this hair, somebody have like a brown ponytail? Like, this just came out. But uh, maybe like wear an evil eye or whatever. But kind of the angel in that kind of feel like maybe like they're offering protection. Like, you gotta ask for it. Maybe like an evil eye, not because of like your parents or family, but like just it could be like energy residue anywhere, right? Like just maybe people are more sensitive, and it is a time during Mercury retrograde where we can definitely have misunderstandings. So we're looking ahead here. This is, but yeah, like little magical little kitty. That makes me think of like the Two of Wands, kind of late looking. But you don't like the choices that you have right now. And yeah, you think that they're going to break your heart somehow. And I don't know, like, who's this Knight of Wands here with this Two of Pentacles? Who's that to you? Because that kind of like, I feel like is rooted down there in that. But the overall, this flew out of the deck, is the Eight of Cups. And like, this one's interesting. It's from the Fyodor Pavlov. Ugh, I've got a stack of cards here. Let me get closer. But, it's like cold water. We're like in a cold season right now. Look at that moon phase too. Maybe look that up for some clues. It looks like it's waxing, right? Or is it waning? I don't know. I get confused when I get on air. Then I say stupid stuff, so I'm not going to do that. But anyways, like, might have to just leave something that's disappointment, because I mean, there's some type of misunderstanding or something here. It's going to be, I mean, the Ace of Swords reverse is not. It's going to be some type of miscommunication, or feeling like you lost something, not winning something. I mean, you don't want that in the reverse, or you're just not even talking. And in your fears here is like fear, like pissing somebody off. It's Queen of Swords. And then there's a Queen of Wands in your environment, okay? And you're just kind of like hoping, like, you're tired of this. You're worn down. But yeah, I don't think so. Like with the star reversed, I don't think so. I don't think so. And I hate to say that. I really do. Yeah.
I also, 3 cards repeated themselves in a different deck when I did another Celtic on it, because I asked what their motivation is for doing it. I'm hearing they want a redux. They want to do again what they did to you, or they want to try to correct it. But all it's going to do is, because this came in is the issue behind them, right? That they're insecure in their own abilities to raise children. They're insecure. They want their ideas and their ideas only to infect to be the lifeblood of the children. And the challenge to them is that people, they don't have a constructive plan to make things better for children. That's the Two of Wands. And then you got this reversed again, the Nine of Pentacles. It came back in, and it's telling me that the money will corrupt, as Karen said, but also that money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy. I feel like there's a lack of. I don't want to say couth, but a lack of class or something. I don't mean to like attack your family, but I kind of do. A lack of morality, maybe, or because this came back in again, and this is you in the past. This was you and your gift, and the ideas that you had that were squelched to either cultivate a relationship with them and the family or introduce them to things new or things you wanted to do but couldn't. And then it came in with the 9 of Swords, which is obsession. They're either obsessed with what they did wrong, they can't get past it, because this is about them. And then the energy for what's coming in for you is you're teetering on the point of thinking of doing this, because I think you got the Fool card. And I think it's ruled by Uranus, but I'm saying to you, do not do it. Don't.
Oh my God. I don't mind not having money. They are all about money. And if you don't have money, you're useless. Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like they're lording something over her head.
That was on the bottom of the deck, the 5 of Swords. And then look, the 5 of Wands. And then the 10 of Swords reversed and the World reversed. I mean, like, it just wasn't, but 5. Yeah, of course there's going to be, like, yeah, something. And that could be, like, being shady, too. But, like, okay, so I was a little confused, like, when Bloom came out. I meant to say this this is from Olivia Rose's The Mermaid's Purse Oracle. Bloom, okay? And this is all about development and metamorphosis, but also when you think about, our kids, like your mother, you're blooming as a mother, your children are blooming, like this is a delicate and precious growth time. It's time for you to bloom, to become what you are supposed to be. Much like a flower blooms in spring, you may feel yourself changing and morphing into a form that suits you best. So if you're feeling stagnant, and that Knight of Wands below 2, like if that's, like Knight of Wands will feel stagnant, like in a situation that doesn't suit them. If you're feeling stagnant and like you are not blooming, remember flowers require the correct conditions to thrive, as do we. Are you giving yourself everything you need to thrive? And I thought it was interesting to note that on the bottom of the deck was restricted, the mermaid caught in a net on the bottom. And that's that 8 of Swords reversed energies, like freeing out of this mentality, right? Like, yeah, like you do have power to shift and you can bloom, and just believe that because you are ready to bloom. I think that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Mama Sushi, I'm really sorry that you're having to go.
I am too.
I feel that. Don't mess with my babies. Sending much love. So, thank you. Okay. So, does anybody else want a reading? Suki Well. Hi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I keep like looking at Suki and I'm like thinking like True Blood. And I've read like all of the books. Who was that writer? I forget like the real name of the series, but yeah. And then finally I was just like, I just can't read it anymore. Can't read anymore. I'm done. I'm good. But yeah, I was really into that. So I always get excited when I see Suki. But thank you for being here. Uh-oh, that stinks. Yeah, I hate it. You know what the worst is though? Is you are very welcome. Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't mind not having, I just want to have enough money to live or be comfortable enough. Starts chatting in the chat. I'll be forced to put a lampshade on my head. Might have to like give you a link so you can come do that. Wow. I'm just looking back at what I missed here. Wow. Okay. So obviously, I am not the greatest at keeping up the chats and everything because I'm on my phone and it's really hard to do that. So, yeah, we can do like, I mean, we're what? How are you? How is your energy, Jeff? How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm good too. I just might need to like stand up for just like a minute.
Is this Amanda's chat?
Because I'm very like ADD, so I've got to do that too. Like I get really shaky, like fidgety. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna silence myself, and I'll be right back. And
Okay.
you'll bring a question.
All right, I'm just looking at these, you guys, to see if I missed anything or we did. It wouldn't appear that we did. Okay, I think. Oh, thank you, John. That means a lot. And we have John, Odelia, and Fatima here. I don't know of any other families that are so committed to me as you guys are. Fatima,
Right?
you were.
Yeah. Y'all are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Don't know where that came from. Okay, so do we have any questions?
No,
Everybody being shy?
you're not feeling it tonight.
Not feeling it. Not feeling.
Nope.
So why don't we like maybe we could do like and see if a dream like idea like comes up or something to come up in dreams to watch out for or something. I don't know. I'm like
Be
or
very.
maybe a dream that you can't, like remember a message that was coming from it or something. I don't know. So many words all at once. This is the Gemini brain. It's like, ooh, yeah, sort through them all. Okay, I can call you Sookie for short. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, and I did pronounce right. Thank you. Oh, what did I miss? What's a no? Yes, what's a no? Oh yeah, the hoodie pot. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. I got my. I remembered. I forgot to tell you about the one. My like, what is it? A pet peeve. A pet peeve is like if a napkin or a paper towel gets in like the washer or the dryer. Forget it. It's awful. Check your pockets. Yeah, like I have to check all these pockets around here. You can never trust. So, yeah, like maybe if y'all just like want a general reading about whatever, or maybe there's a dream that you need to pay attention to, we can reverse psychology, I don't know if that's right, but it's the best thing I could think of.
God of my angels, dreams show us the way, the people that have led us astray. Please put in front of us the messages we need to hear so that going to bed won't mean a nightmare. God of my angels, please show us the things we need to know so in our sleep we won't shed a tear.
That's so beautiful. I love how you're like God of my angels, God of my angels. I think that's so lovely.
Yeah, that's from Truth Warrior Tarot. God of my
Oh, okay. God of my angels. I like
when
that.
she used to read intently politically. God of my angels, please tell me.
So we're just like gonna collectively throw some cards, I guess. People are shy about the dreams. I feel like dreams kind of like pop up, and I see all these people like asking about dreams in other chats. I get here just like, great. We'll answer whatever. I mean, within reason. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Okay. I had a dream the other night. Do tell us, Ange. What? Still learning this deck. My Zammer twins.
So I have just a quick thing to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Look out for your dreams if you're the slave or if you're the master. I'm hearing that stings
Oh yeah.
wrapped around your finger, or if that was the police. I think it was the police. The servant is the master because there's this thing in here going on where the Hierophant comes in the center, but then the chariot's beneath it. And the challenge card is the star. So your dreams might be a little bit like going against what your hopes are. You may find yourself like doubting some of the things that are being told to you, but I'm hearing they're just obstacles. They're little things to get you on your way slowly so that you can try to overcome them in reality and have, again, that justice you need,
Is that like a collective card that you pulled?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm just for fun, because this is a sassy deck, is the Zammer Twins Oracle, and I'm learning it. And yeah, so apparently collective card that just wanted to hop out was the Hag in reverse. So yeah. Yep. Feeding a little baby, demon baby, whatever. But it's in the reversed, okay? Yeah. I'm just looking. Manipulation, lack of self-knowledge or control.
Yeah.
Yeah, squandering one's innate power and sickness. So this old woman shuffles through the winter wilderness holding a blooming rose in her hand. Although her physical beauty is long faded, oh my God, do not underestimate her abilities based on appearance. She can be your greatest ally or your most feared enemy. Not everything is as it seems. Be careful. Be careful. And that's a lot too, like of when it's hard to temper our emotions, right? And we react. And sometimes it's hard to take back things or say sorry later. Not everybody understands it.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, I'm just like, I feel like I don't need to express it in the same way, but everybody's like different, right? So
yeah,
it's easy to disagree, especially during this time with Mercury retrograde. So, and it's during Sagittarius season, and Sagittarius is a lot like Gemini. We're really great at sticking our foot in our mouth and saying the wrong thing. Just because we get excited and get ahead of ourselves, and then we're like, "God damn it!" It's that optimism, glowing eye, like all googly-eyed, wondered. I can't think of words right now, but anyways, yes, and this is interesting. So the dream I had was me having to climb these stairs. There were so many, and like I had to run, and jump up on them to continue climbing them. Had many levels and layers to get to a door. Levels and layers, charms, layered readings. It's almost like it's like a puzzle here, and stairs, like learning something. I see like these stairs for the Hierophant. But also like run and jump, it's like you're not really sure how you're getting in between then and there. You're just kind of like going with the flow, and that probably feels counterclockwise to you wanting to have a plan. There's something you're trying to accomplish, I feel like. But we'll pull cards. I'm sure Jeff has some, that was just me
I heard two
reading it.
things. Yeah, I heard like body dysmorphia, and I heard a samurai energy. I don't know if you are attached in any way to samurai energy, but the reason
Interesting.
I'm hearing that is there's a lot of coordination involved, and I feel like right now you might have like your hands in like 5 or 6 different things. I don't know, but
Never.
um,
Never. No, she probably does.
but
I'm just kidding. Because Angela, she's a Virgo.
I also feel like your guides are telling you like that everything seems really repetitive, but it's work. It's like 8 of Pentacles energy. It's stuff you have to do. But let me see what it says.
We gotta use the granddad Beetlejuice deck for my girl Ange, because she gave this to me. Oh, granddaddy Beetlejuice. Help. I need some help. And she really needs some help.
Have you ever been to Australia, Ange, or have you ever like seen a reverse tide? Or this is gonna sound really weird, but I see a toilet flushing in reverse the way it does in the southern hemisphere. Like I feel like you want to go against the grain or explore things that maybe you haven't explored yet, but you're on this continuum of doing things because you're very exact and very methodical the same way. Let me see. They're showing me marble countertops. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Yeah. Wow, interesting.
Not always what you want to hear if the tarot reader's saying. Just kind of.
Tells me too you're very like rustic. You could lead a rustic lifestyle. You could live
I bet she
like
could.
on a ranch or on a like a commune or like a retreat or something.
Tell them about where you live, and
yeah, you're clearing. You're definitely trying to clear something out. I think. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting when it comes. You get two cards ruled by Jupiter, but you got Jupiter in Pisces, and it's reversed. So what it's telling me is that if there's some accumulation of wishes or hopes or unfulfilled goals right now, what you're struggling to figure out which things you want to do first, or you just feel like you're running in place. Like you're running in place to kind of fulfill what's supposed to be done. Yet at the same time, there are these three other things that you do want to do. I mean, I've got like the aspirations of multiple people in here, and again, this is Jupiter in Leo, and they're all fighting. It's like the aspirations of a lot of different people that you're around, or the groups of people that you're around might differ, but your aspirations are the same as some of them, but not all of them. But there's something else that you want to do collectively away from a group of people that you hope to do, is what I'm hearing. You're not really sure if, because I got the Queen of Wands, you're in control of this, and you got this. But with the Seven of Cups reversed, this is not feeling in the past like you didn't have choices, but you've got plenty of them. And I feel like this is maybe a childhood aspiration or something your family told you couldn't do, or something that they discouraged you from because you got the Sun in Scorpio here with the Six of Cups. And then at the end, you need to reverse this. This has to go upright. It came in reverse, the Empress. Well, the possibilities are endless for you. You've just gotta figure out. I guess it's really about, there's like 5 different things you'd be really good at. Maybe honing in on the one you want to do for a change. I don't know.
You said the Seven of Cups reversed? What's up with that card tonight? That's another one. It's a theme. It's a thing. It's a thing. Oh, good. Oh, Capricorn came out again. All right. Literally. Division. How are things being divided up here? And holy macaroni here. Don't ask me why I said it like that, but okay, let me count the queens here because a lot of queens showed up, and we got our Queen of Cups here. Okay, she's at the heartbeat of everything. All right, and right behind her is her King of Cups. Okay, right behind her. But we end in the Queen of Wands. And that's funny. Like literally that card like just flipped over for me not too long after Jeff said it. But something that's going to be like, if it's trying to tell you something like you haven't, like the Eight of Wands in reverse, like something's not moving, something's not happening because somebody's upset about doing something right. Yeah. Something's off balance with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups. I mean, there's a lot of people in this, and just involves different people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. A lot of different people. And I mean, I know, like, you have a family and everything.
I got cups too.
Yeah, but, you know, it's just not wanting to feel, you know, this Four of Wands in reverse. Something's not coming together right. And it just has you, like, feeling like you want to give up on something here. But overall, like, you know, you don't really expect, like, this is like it feels like a broken record player. with the world in reverse, like, you know, and there's like this sense of like frustration here. The Seven of Pentacles, like, how long do I have to wait here? You know, like just needing to feel something there about, I don't know, frustrated about some kind of new beginning there. But, you know, how she's upright, so that's good. And if this is you, like, you're going to take control over something stupid that somebody else doesn't talk about, you know, or they just delay something because maybe they don't even have enough money for it, or they're just selfish and putting wrenches in your plans. Because in your environment, it's like the devil and the star. Interesting, right? And I didn't want 2 cards there. So, but I feel like you're trying to get in a good spot for yourself here with that bottom card energy. But maybe everybody in your family, granddad came out right below that. Yeah, it's my granddad came out. Somebody's not happy about it. Like, you're, you know, like there's some type of bad memory that needs to be moved on from. Okay. Some type of memory. And there's a lot of queens. A lot of queens in this. 1 king. And a Knight of Cups. Yeah, you definitely don't want that, right? You're like, nope, I don't want to marry him. Oh, I forgot to tell you my charms that came out. Like, okay, so a man in suit. He seems like the business Capricorn. But this is like some type of balance here with the yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Maybe also something, you know, because I was dolphins, and especially like this is like little kids eraser. Okay, so I mean the dolphin's wearing a hair bow, so there's a sense of playfulness here. You know, like that your inner child wants to play because they got a little child. Maybe, you know, it's like maybe taking things more playfully, but you know, Capricorn is like so serious. It's just like you. It's like you need more time and you don't know how to divide that up, you know, like, you know, the things that light me up, but then the responsibilities elsewhere. And yeah, that's from Beetlejuice. Oh, let's for fun and see what if we get any insights from the Sammer Twins Oracle. And the cheekiest Oracle deck ever. I want to like write like little cheeky like little things and have like a little list, like write my own things that I want to say about each one of these cards. Isn't that funny? And like have like a little cheeky saying or something about it. Because, you know, he just like puts in the guidebook like basically like what it means, but you know, there's no redemption reversed with the harlot on the bottom.
Yeah, it's funny.
So obviously redemption in reverse. I mean, just looking at this already. 3 is the number 3, Empress. Did you say you had the Empress in reverse, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Redemption. And like, she's just like, oh. And her dragon. Please save me. It's that butterfly going up. There's my like little, you know, obviously you can see how different this is for a deck. So I don't pull it out to play all the time. So it's a special show when I do.
That it is.
I feel comfortable enough to share it. Let's see. Damnation, captivity, being unable or unwilling to change, refusal to face painful truths. Oh, this beautiful young woman emerges from the vile beast she once was. No longer trapped inside evil, she clasped her hands in gratitude for the golden chance to make amends and live a righteous life at last. Wow. Being unable or unwilling to change, refusal to face. So, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's our subconscious, or maybe even other people who are just really difficult, to work with, and they're all about what they can get out of it, right? And you're like, nope, you're not taking that from me. Nope.
I feel like you're running someone else's marathon or race. Like you're never the king, you're always the queen. Like you're second, but you should be given everything you're doing. Like I'm viewing this as reputation the
She's
way,
just got to take it back over. Yeah.
and then I'm getting the crown, and then never again. I'm getting never left and right tonight. I kind of feel like the dream is trying to show you that as you ascend and you grow, you're not. You feel like you're standing in place when you're not. You're constantly moving and going upward and growing, but you're not seeing the fruit of anything. You just keep moving and moving and moving and moving, and you're the one that's going highest, right? Or so it seems. That's why everything around you looks the same when you're doing it, even though you're going higher. It's almost like it's a superficial or an artificial construct to be working either as hard to bolster someone else up or to protect someone else. I feel like someone else around you, like the way Care Bear said, might be the one in the driver's seat or the one that you've protected your whole life. And I feel like your reputation as protector, you may not be showing your strongest self the way you can right now or something. Not that it's a bad thing, but there's more for you than what you're doing. That's all I'm getting from it.
And this I had a weird thing kind of too. Like when I look at these cards, it's like, you just kind of feel like you're out, just wait. I mean, it's just waiting. Will they see me? Will they see me? And when this card came out, came out, it looks like she's looking back, you're looking at a younger, something that happened when you were younger, even, because the girl, and then that almost looks like the dad kind of energy there. Something that I feel like you just, maybe go play, and maybe you couldn't do that. It's weird, the things that we can even have bother us, we work things out and figure out things that, are probably patterns within ourselves, as we dream. But you just never felt like you could get to that door. Yeah, because just another step, another thing, another this, another that. And in Capricorn, that energy too is all about getting to the top. Yeah, getting to the top of something. But I feel like it's a question of what you're willing to sacrifice, on the fun side of things, and how do you balance those two sides of you, right? Your yin and your yang. Or with so many people in it too, you find it harder to find certain balances. And we just work out the things that we don't think are bothering us, but they are in our dreams. So interesting. I would say look at two, write down when you're having those, the date, and kind of like if there's anything weird, different or kind of what's going on. Because if it's recurring, like obviously that's like the theme coming up. Did I just make that up that was recurring? Like I just made that up. If it is though, it definitely wants your
You
attention.
gotta let it flow. Yeah.
Yeah. You might be doing, yeah, you might be doing more or frustrated with somebody else's pace. Yeah, frustration. That's just hit. Yeah, frustrated. I'm frustrated with somebody else's pace on this.
Mhm.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I don't know if that rings or dings any bell. Okay, not recurring, but yeah. So, well, that's good. And see if it comes, back up. But yeah, it could just be, yeah, like a feeling like you're tired of waiting on somebody or something. Tired of, I don't know. Just don't feel like the end is in sight there. So something about, that child energy. But you're a Leo moon, right? And you just like want to be seen for something too. The dad, like it could be some kind of like wounds, like that somebody didn't see something and it just kind of like maybe is rooted there. So maybe like some shadow work or something, right? Oh, elevators. I read something in my Pinterest things that was like one, and it was like fears or something. It's elevators, like insecurities, fears about something. I'll have to look that up and I'll WhatsApp you, and because that's interesting. But I'm sure stairs is in there too. All right. Hey. I just woke up for a 4 hour nap. Doesn't that sound luxurious, Tom? Hey, how are you? Sassy ritual. We were just pondering on one of Angie's dreams. Hey, Tom, do you have any interesting dreams you've had lately? Is there anything you'd like us to pull cards on before we wrap up for the evening? Oh, you're an Aquarius moon. Oh, you're Leo in Vedic. You're Leo in Vedic roots. That's right. Well, I just wanted to give you a Leo moon. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. You're coming out in the cards, Capricorn rising. I did not know that. You came out in the charms, actually. Ange came out in the charms. Go figure. Because she's a layered charm reader. Got me back into it. And yeah, now I've got this crazy huge bowl of charms. Try not to spill them everywhere. Connect four. All right. Nope, you're good. Well, Leo, okay, Leo, Sun, Capricorn, Moon, Sagittarius rising, and True Sidereal. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. But the Capricorn, I'm thinking, and too, like, and you've got that Aquarius too. We just had Pluto go into Aquarius. Like, it's not going to go back to Capricorn right now. And Capricorn is a cardinal sign. Like, it's wanting to, like, like, hey, I see how to do this. Like, just like, can we just do this? Like, yeah, they know what to do. Like, they're really good. They see the bigger picture. They can see things other people can't see sometimes because it's just not fun to see some of those things too, because it's just practical and that's kind of like that inner child like too that just like wants to come out and play and have fun. But you know, you have all that Leo and Virgo, and then the Aquarius. Oh yeah, no, definitely. And other people might not even understand that about you too. So I don't know. You'll have to let us know if you have that again, and or if something dings for you later. You know, something and you're like, oh God, that's what it is. Well, I think it's a quiet night. Quiet night. Have you had any crazy dream stuff?
No, no, not recently. No, I think my guides are trying to hide them from me.
I've been like seeing just more things like in meditations and stuff than dreams
Me
lately.
too.
Like weird stuff.
Lighthouses constantly, lots of shapes, lots of diamonds, diamond energy, owl eyes. This
Hmm.
last owl had glasses, like in that Lens commercial. I forget who it's for. Um, Nothing really. I smoke blunts in my dreams.
That sounds pretty awesome. It seems like you have a healthy relationship with your dreams, then. Um, that's funny. Yeah, I'm always like running. Like I'll wake up and my fists, like you know, like the white knuckles or whatever, like from clenching my fists too tightly. I mean, I swear I like fight people in my sleep. I don't know what's going on. I'm like just running up in there. Ah, missing tests. I hate that one. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh God, where am I? And I'm like, oh my God, you're 44 years old. Shut up. You're not in school anymore. Okay, so yeah. So Tom, I do have a question if you don't mind. I had a dream a number of years ago that has stuck with me. Dot 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 dot. What is it? What is the question about it? I'm interested. One time I got in a fight with Batman in my dreams. Who won? Do you remember? I was having like really intense dreams there for a while, so I'm tracked him with the laptop. I'm glad that there's been a little bit of peace in that. I wasn't sleeping very well. But I find like when we're in water sign seasons that my dreams amp up. Glass jaw. Well, did Tom leave? Where are you, Tom? Did you leave? Did you go, Sassy?
He's contemplating whether he's going to ask it or not,
Oh.
or how he's going to ask it.
Oh yay! Woo! Good for you. Seems like I don't know, it's funny that this card, like I was holding this card in my hand as I'm like reading from it, you know. I'm like, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Now I can enjoy myself. It's done. But okay, here we go. Welcome back, by the way. It was a nightmare of sorts, and a lot of things happened in it. The ending before I woke up had the sky open up and the demonic deity. I don't even want to say its name, announced himself to the world. All right. Partly because I wasn't totally sure how to pronounce it, but then I'm like, but it's the demon, so I don't really want to say it anyway. Okay. That sounds very apocalyptic, doesn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, it does.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
It
Tom,
was a nightmare of sorts.
Tom, have you
20
thought of
score.
watching this in a video?
Oh, what was this dream about? Wow. And Tom is a Scorpio.
I'm hearing this demon is you. Or what you, yeah. But let me see.
Do you have like guilt about like some kind of missed opportunity? The Ace of Pentacles reversed. And like say the dragon. Huh. Hmm.
I don't know. I'm getting it about authority. I feel like he was being told something about the way he was perceiving authority wasn't the way that authority really is or was. This may have also been in a former life of his, or a life upcoming where he's seeing this because this comes out the Lovers, and basically to me when it's upright it's about people of the same beliefs and whatnot, but what did come on top of it was the Hierophant, and I kind of feel like this is not what you want for your life. This was not the path that you were going down. I feel like either there was stuff around you that was imposing either religion or imposing some sort of sense of duty or obligation based on custom, which makes me think of like the way I'm talking about it, almost in feudal times or medieval times. And then you get your challenge card was the Chariot. To keep something rolling the way it was supposed to roll, I feel like your gifts were in a former life looked down upon or frowned upon because they weren't valued for what they were. And it was almost like the thing that you were sitting with, you were like not Robin Hood, but mercenary almost. And this demon popping out to me feels like somebody that had to come out at that particular time to settle a score in order for you to even the score. I got this. And I had to bring these out. I had them out anyway, Tom, but the fact that they're on tonight, it's just reminiscent for me. And then, of course, in the past, with the reverse Knight of Cups, the energy was just too slow. It wasn't materializing for you. Whatever it was you were trying to do, you couldn't abide it. You didn't want to be a messenger. You didn't want to be anything above a page. I'm feeling this whole feudal thing for some reason too with you. Like you were around in the Middle Ages and you're going to be around in the future too. But more than anything, there's a possibility here of that mercenary energy. I'm hearing kill or be killed. I don't know if you have a fight or flight response to something, but this came in a lack of hope. But it's not that simple. It's kind of more like the heavens and the earth, the connectivity of energy or the connectivity of the way stars collide is a beauteous thing. But in this construct in your dream, it's kind of warning you, like neuropathically or empathically, or however you want to put it, that there is something that you were running actually toward because you had to fight it and you had to conquer it. And it was a fear, not a hope. I think it's about conquering a fear. It's a confusing dream to me, as it seems so like I feel like it's a part of yourself. That darkness, that sort of soul contract that the contracts of Scorpio is like what Scorpio ninth or 10th house, I believe, or 8th house. Money, hidden monies, agreements. You had to be true to yourself, not someone else. And I think that's a lot of this too. I'm done, I think.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, I got a lot of the page, like some page night energy here too. Like I had 2 pages. Okay. Page of Pentacles came out up right here. You know, like that practical type energy about like kind of, you know, practical concerns, learning the how things work, right? But this Knight of Wands reversed energy is very, you know, in and out, very temperamental, maybe not feeling something there. Getting somebody to move forward with something. But there just feels like there's this you know, that feeling like, yeah. And just that 2 of Wands, like kind of being in this energy like of needing to go forward somewhere here. Just looking for, you know, that next thing, but not liking what's on offer. Well, in the bottom of the deck, you know, though, like it just feels like there's nothing you can do. And that makes sense, you know, with a big teammate going down the sky, like, you know, I mean, what is? I mean, straight reversed. Yeah. It's just too much responsibility. And I mean, we've got to save something here. And the reason why I'm saying these things is because I had this little chart that came out that said, I love shopping. Okay. I love shopping. All right.
Like,
Cancer. Okay. Is there a cancer? Do you have cancer in chart? Some, but cancer is also the fourth house, home. Okay. And the key to unlock. But then notice we've got a pink flag that came out too. You just keep expecting to be disappointed by something here. And when you expect disappointment, you get disappointment. There's something you fear letting go of here. I feel like that's that strength reversed. And everybody is just like, work. Focused on work. And your hopes. It's just like,
you see
sad.
that, Karen?
These are your hopes, man.
Retail therapy may or may not have been something I partook in.
Yeah. And then now it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, because that star reverse can be that feeling too, it's like, oh, this will make it better, but then you're like, oh god, that was a bad choice, right? Like, or a bad investment. But I got, okay, yeah, I told you those charms. That was interesting that I love shopping charm came out there, and with that demon energy. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, 8th house, I love shopping. That's other people's, 8th house concerns. My little girl just woke up, like, has a nightmare, so go figure, right? And so I got 2 cards came out of my Southern Gothic Oracle for you. It's the Bayou, emotions and manifestation. Interesting enough, the Bayou, like, that's Scorpio water, it's like the swamps, the stag, because it's a fixed energy. Where's water going to be fixed? It's hard to let go, especially like in, cancers, that energy though too. And roots, influences, and support. Is there, somebody that you can look back to or reach for some support with that? But you're kind of got like, something manifesting. It's being blocked. There's an emotion that you have to it. It does kind of just feel like emotional shopping though too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I had oh yeah, this is Venus and Pisces, submission. Sacrificing fun to do what's right. The Knight of Wands reverse, like sacrificing fun. This doesn't feel, something isn't like jiving with you. You don't like it. It's boring for you. I'm gonna go and get them in a minute. I'm probably gonna have to do my random early sign off, like, sorry, I could never talk to y'all behind stage because I'm a crazy kid lady. And it was funny, I pulled out like some of my old, like, I don't know if any of this will like kind of mean anything to you, Tom, but this is like a past lives deck when Jeff started talking about past lives, and it's like law, okay, city, and agriculture, which really spun me. It's like, I don't know, it feels like it's on like a bigger scale though too. Like you feel like something's unfair on a bigger scale. With law, city, agriculture. Are you being overtaken like by something or something in the past with like the city? Like coming in and taking, or like not being able to do something, like, because that does feel like that demon, that devil like energy, right? Where they just come in and, you know, put you in this kind of position, you know, where your hands are just tied about it. I don't know. But definitely, that's interesting. I could sit down with this whole thing for a while, but I can't. That's the sad thing. Like when you get a really interesting Celtic cross, you know, and you're like, oh, I really want to like do my spread work with it and see, you know, like, and really be able to break it down. And that's like kind of the stuff, you know, like that's fun that you can do like in actual like private readings, right? Is to really get in there with it. But yeah, I'm seeing like eights too. Eights. We're wrapping up an 8 year here. It's a good time, you know, but it might require something that you've got to sacrifice with submission and strength and reverse submission. Yeah. Other people's money. Scorpio. Interesting. I don't know. Hopefully that was some food for thought there, Tom. All right. Well, obviously I've got a mad little one who woke up having nightmares of some sort. Or maybe her sister kicked her in the face. That's possible too.
Tom has feedback.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Oh, interesting. A lot of water and I have a Cancer Mercury, but I do have a lot of Earth. I'm a lot very, very Venusian, Taurus, like, but I'm Gemini and then Taurus Moon and Rising. I woke up with a startle, and it was something that really stuck with me. Yeah, I was pondering if I wanted to say which entity it was. People to enjoy their lives. Interesting. And with that Knight of Wands in reverse, it's just like, yeah, I don't want to do like this Page of Pentacles crap. No, that's interesting. You count yourself lucky. You will train you until you are a powerful sorcerer. Interesting. Hey, Adelia. How are you? I do think you're hitting the nail on the head with the duty and obligation aspect. Yeah, that feels. That's right when you said that, and I was looking at some of these cards. Oh, wait. Awesome. Yes, I know exactly what this was about, and it makes sense. It's something that I'm working through for the last couple of years, some guilt and grief around trauma. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know that. I do. I feel ya. I feel you. Oh, y'all are awesome. Talking about the first decks. Oh, hey, Bill. Hey. How are you? I'm like, okay, yeah, I hadn't truly dealt with it. It makes sense. Fell into that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that there was something that you could see and it was helpful to you. Yeah. Yeah, listen how unstable this is. They're Geminis like me, my twins are. And they're Pisces moon, mutable, and Virgo rising, mutable.
Mutable.
Yeah. Whew. Pisces moon, they got big feelings, I tell you. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah. Some, and that's why like it can feel like it's like all over the place because it's usually like more than just one thing, right? Like things Diva Web. Oh, now she woke her sister up. Okay, awesome. Hey, Moira, how are you? Well, I'm glad that that made sense to you, Tom. I'm glad some of it made sense because, with dreams, I mean, it really is like they'll say, like, you are the best interpreter of your dreams. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of, card, something to strike a memory or a realization. And, you are going to be ultimately the one to decide what that dream means for you. People can tell you things, but, if you don't feel it or see it or believe it that way, then it doesn't mean anything, right? It
Exactly.
matters, yeah, it matters what you think about it. Nice. That sounds enjoyable. Y'all go check out Bill's channel and my girl Ange and Prairie Winds. Oh, Grace is a Taurus. She's my own personal bully. Oh, well, awesome. Well, I think we got through everything here, Jeff. You know
Our work
what?
is
I'm
done.
feeling like the next one, like we should, who do we got? See, Capricorn, Pisces season. We definitely need dream show. It's gonna happen. That's when I have the best dreams is Pisces season. Like the water gates split open, and especially because my moon is in the 12th house, so I really feel it.
Mine are around Halloween.
Yeah, I was having. Well, that's when I had like that Holocaust dream. Oh God. I mean, and I felt like I was literally like beat up the next morning. Like it was not restful sleep. And I was talking, like waking up and like screaming and like, and you're waking up the kids. Stop. Like, yeah, it was intense. So glad to get a little break from those. Anyways. That might have been more information than y'all wanted, but hey, we tell the truth around here. Oh, thank you, and we do appreciate the feedback because a lot of the times, it's like I mean, as every reader knows, it's going through um, trying to make sense of things, but we can't totally make sense of some things because we don't know what's going on. Like it really helps to get that feedback and see. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, I meant to
We're
say
only
something
getting
too,
fragments of the
Tom.
story.
It's like you feel like a bird in a cage about something, Tom. That's what I meant to say to you about too. A bird in a cage. Hmm. I wonder. I'll have to look at your Venus placement. I bet I can figure it out. All right. But I've got Tom on my chart list anyway. So, yeah. If you've got like anything in this house, I can always feel like there's always something, that you're having to sacrifice at, somebody else. And we can kind of get in those like martyr kind of things where it's not like, oh, I think I'm this like great, awesome martyr or whatever, but or just like, but I'm doing it for the greater good of the family to keep the peace, to do this. But it really like can like squash your soul and kill you at the same time if you're not careful, right? So yeah. And also to realize that we're doing that. And sometimes, it's okay to say you got to make a sacrifice for something to be aware of it. Um, there's a manifestation spread that I do that's like zodiac. I learned this from my teacher. And the 12th house is like, what do you have? It's a manifestation spread. What do you have to do? What are you sacrificing for this, job, this whatever, like we go through like and look through all the houses and it really gives you a lot of insight onto how to make that work, and then you even see like a result. Like it's pretty badass. But it's taken a while to like learn and hone in on it. But after doing astrology, it's been even better. So I don't know. Y'all just have to see it to tell me it's pretty cool. All right. So,
Ange had
yeah.
a question for you, Care Bear.
Okay. In your dreams, you're already looking into complex abstractions. Very true. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'd have to say it's not like at the top of my list, but I'd say like I really like been dying to get that the Hush Tarot or the Housewives Tarot, because I think I can really read the hell out of some Housewives. But I like the Hush Tarot. It's been kind of one of those that's been, yeah, like, get me.
I just emailed you, Ange.
But you're too cute. Too cute. All right. So my girls are not little sleeping little angels now. They're mad. So, Jeff, thank you so much for being here. Y'all, please subscribe to Jeff's channel. You can just click literally on, in the title, because Anne showed me how to blue people's things. So you can just go straight there. I learned that from her. Yeah. And so, yeah. Anyways, please just go do that and follow him and listen to his amazing poetry and reading. His stuff is always so much fun to be around. And I know I've got some stuff. I just haven't put it out there and made it real, but stuff's coming. So you'll just stay tuned. All right, I'm really like, I got to get a Catterday in. It's Catterday time. So that's definitely on the agenda. Some, sipping tea and pulling, cards for December, I guess. Spill the tea, December. That's another one. And maybe something astrological. So stay tuned. Thank y'all for being here. And yeah, we appreciate you. And comments after are very much appreciated too for algorithms, and I always do respond.
Yes.
I at least if I didn't, it means because but I will see it eventually. You'll get it. It just might take a little time if like it gets lost. But anyways, I'm rambling. So y'all have a great night, and yeah, take care. Bye. Bye, Jeff.
Bye. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.